I don't really know how to start this off, like a formal introduction or anything. I'm also doing this on the top of my head, so bear with me, but I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Um, a couple months ago, I almost got scammed of $300, and I just want to show whoever the hell is watching this video signs to show that someone is trying to scam you, and probably what to do about it. I mean, this I'm not like I'm literally just a regular old person. I'm not like with the feds or anything. So I'm just giving you like if you were in my situation, if you were unfortunate enough to be in a situation like I was, here's some things that you should probably know. But first, I want to tell you I want to tell you guys what happened. So this I'm pulling up the emails and everything. This all started September 7th. Just in just for like timeline purposes or anything. Um, as I'm recording this, it is October 28th. But anyways, so what happened was some background before I got the email was I go to college in Arizona. I'm from California, and I think this was maybe a week or two after I finally moved in. Because we originally started online, and then they're like, all right, you got to go in person eventually. So we're gonna have you guys come. You guys are able to move in if you want. And I was like, screw it. Going to school here is fine. That's besides the point. I'm getting off track. So I moved in, and I already had another job, and I was looking for ways to get more money. As people do, especially desperate college students. So I was looking for ways to get money, get another job or something like that. And I get this email from someone named Alua Davis. I'm pretty sure that's not their real name, so I'm okay. I think it's okay if I use it. But I get this email from them, and they tell me I can't find the actual email they sent me, but basically saying that they need a personal assistant, and I sent my and they're like they need send me your resume and whatnot. So I was like, fuck it, I'll send you guys my resume, see what happens. And I was gonna get paid pretty good. What the hell was it? It was $450 weekly. I was like, damn, that's pretty good actually. So I was like, you know what? Let me take this chance. Let me take this opportunity and see if it actually works out. Spoiler alert, it doesn't, but we'll get to there. All right, so they send me the email basically saying everything that I were to do, or I send them my resume. I get an email back the September 7th, 2020, obviously, and it basically tells me what I need to do, all the stuff that I can expect, the benefits, the first task that they'd want me to do, and some questions. So they're asking me for my phone number, my address to send me payments or whatnot, and that they were that I wasn't supposed to I wasn't going to work right away as they're apparently out of state or they're out of the country, and in a couple weeks by the end of the month they'd be able to tell me like when I do my first test and all that. So I was like, all right, cool. So here I am. I gave them all my information. Nothing super personal, thank God, because I would have been fucked if I did. But I told them my bank info, not my bank. Well, I told them what bank I used, my address, my phone number, and that's about it. And I said apologize because I responded to them really late. Um, so that this all this happened the 7th of September, um, and then my last email that I sent her, she responded again basically saying thank you for responding, and that she was notifying me that my weekly payment and payment funds to run my assignment will be sent through the USPS. Basically, she was gonna give me money. She's gonna send me money um, that I could use to run the errands that she needed me to do, as well as basically my payment for the week. And then after that, basically saying, well, then she's followed that up with, she'd send me shipment tracking as soon as possible so I could find out when I'd receive my packaging and everything, and also telling me that I should fucking respond earlier and be closer to my email so I could respond in time, not fucking hours later like a dumbass. And then I follow it up with a fucking 6 days later. Actually, no, yeah, I responded 6 days later asking, is there any update on the tracking information? Because it's been 6 days, I haven't heard anything from it. Um, and I don't think she responded there. And then my birthday, September 21st was my birthday, and this was probably one of the worst birthdays and birthday weeks I've had in a long time, probably in my life thus far. So some even more backstory. My the dorm I was staying in for college, we're getting kicked out because they were turning it into a quarantine space for all the dumbasses that caught COVID from attending parties, if that makes sense. So everyone was getting kicked out. So I was stressing out about moving out, looking for a new place to live because I didn't want to live on campus. So I was looking for a place to live off campus, and this was stressing me out. So that was already stressing me out. And then to add on top of that, I get a message from this bitch basically saying that she was giving me the tracking information and that I could take it to the USPS website and enter it, and I'd be able to basically see how long it take to get my payments. So me being the good guy I am, the nice person I am, I told her good morning. I told her thank you for notifying me and sending me the tracking info. I also mentioned that it would be much easier if they texted me, but they couldn't text me to save their life. I texted them, they always never texted back, and then they text me when I got the email. It was a fucking mess. Um, and then I was letting you know that I was getting kicked out of my dorm, and this was all on my birthday, and this was a Monday, which made it even worse. So then we go to September 24th, 3 days after I got those messages, and she sends me an email talking about the notifications, or what? She sends me an email talking about my first assignment that she wanted me to do, and to make it even more believable, she said, "You're going to do on my behalf to the orphanage home today." So I was like, "Oh, she works for the orphanage. She must be a very nice person." And basically um, let her know when I can do it as soon as possible. I was already awake. It was 8 in the morning, and I told her, I replied with, "I can do it whatever time you want. I could do it any day, any time at all before 4 because I have to go to my actual job." And then she replies to me, "What's the nearest store to you?" I told her there's a Target right down the street. And I told her that I have not received the package yet, and that the tracking information it said it was delivered on September 21st, the Monday, but it never did. And so it was like, I don't know how they did it, but they fucking they like, you could go right now, a fucking year later, you could put in the same tracking information and it would say that it's still in transit. So I don't know how they did that, but that should have been my first sign that I still haven't received my package. And then she just immediately replied, "I need you to complete the assignment as it's urgent." She's like, "All right," and I'm like, "All right, bitch, tell me what to do, and I'll fucking complete it as soon as I can." And then she tells me, "Gift card." Wait, I couldn't find the email, but basically she wanted me to go to the nearest store, get three $100 Amazon gift cards in order to, I guess, go to Amazon and then purchase toys for the so-called orphanage that she works for. That's what she wanted me to do. So I asked her. I replied basically saying like just make sure you want them physical or digital, and I was confused. And then she also told me apparently about deducting from my payment tomorrow and whatnot, which basically I was supposed to buy the cards with my personal money, and tomorrow when the package arrives, the money that came from the package you know, will will be for me to keep. Um, so after that, she said, "Why can't I find this?" All right, so I just ate. Last thing you heard from me was about an hour and a half ago, and I tried to figure everything out, and it appears that I can only see some responses, but luckily, I think I can make out for most of the responses. Um, so I don't even remember where I left off. Hold on, I gotta figure this shit out. All right, so I think I figured out where I left off. So I told her I think the last thing I said was about the how she said that once I receive my payment, or she wants me to buy the three $100 gift cards with my own money, and then the next day when the package was supposed to arrive, it would have the money that I could use to basically keep for myself, if that makes sense. So like a trade off. So I use my money to pay for right now, and then the next day I'd receive that money back along with the other money she was to owe me. So I told her about I was confused about how I was just confused on that. Um, well, like I said, I can't see the previous messages um, about what she said, but I think pretty sure it was just her confirming everything, and so I let her know that I'll head over to Target and see what I can find, and I'll let you know if I find anything. And let me just say that it was 9 in the morning. I think I had a class around that time. Yeah, I had a class like around 10. I was not going. I already knew I was not gonna fucking buy three $100 gift cards with my own fucking money. Like that's that's dumb. I don't like. Why would I ever do that? But I was already stressed out because I thought this job was real, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get fired. But I'm like, so, um, I told her that I was going. About an hour later, I didn't even leave. I remember I stayed in my dorm the entire time. I didn't fucking leave, and I sent them an email saying I was unable to find the 100. I was they wanted eBay gift cards. I thought it was Amazon. Well, I couldn't find the gift cards at Target, and I looked online, and I couldn't find any gift cards either. Not any physical ones at least, and if there were, I'd have to order them and they'd have to be delivered. It would take some time. Now here's the part that fucking pissed me off the most. Now I tell her this. I'm like, I'm really sorry that I couldn't find them. This motherfucker had the audacity to thank me for the swift response and time, and then she was like, "You need to understood that the cards are needed today." Actually, no, she's actually saying it pretty nicely. Never mind. But she said she needed them today, and she'd be much appreciated if I could find another store near me or call the store to order the physical cards or the delivery if they could be made today, which is like, do you not know how delivery fucking works, you dumbass? Anyways, I think I told them. I'm pretty sure I told them I could not find anything either, and then she was like, you know what, just make them Amazon gift cards. I was like, all right, I'll look for the Amazon gift cards. I still wasn't. Made sure it was a physical. She wanted physical, not digital. And then I tell them that just similar to the eBay cards, I couldn't find the Amazon ones and do the same thing that she wanted me to. Oh, this is after not responding for like another 3 hours, and she impatiently asked, "Have you gotten the cards?" I'm like, "No, bitch, I haven't. I'm having trouble finding them. I did the exact same shit. They only sell them digitally. Like, why would who fucking delivers gift cards? You know what I'm saying? No, bitch, it's all digital. Um, and then this is where it all yeah, this is where it went south. This is at this point I'm just like I have to go to work. Like I have to go to work in 2 hours. I'm getting kicked out of my dorm, so I gotta find a place to live now. And I have this motherfucker licking my ear, telling me that I need to spend all this money on a fucking gift card, and with my own money, by the way. And I'm supposed to expect the money that I was too used to buy the gift cards. I'm supposed to expect them to get it the next day, and I'm just like, dude, I can't do this. I can't spend $300 on my gift cards. I understand that it's for an orphanage, but you know, what if I never get my package the next day? And I was telling them I needed the money. I cannot risk losing $300 if I was getting scammed. I told them I'm sorry. I hope you understand. I simply do not want to risk losing the money I need. Like I was like, oh, this is another time. I think it was like 4 hours of not responding, and so she another again impatiently responds, "Hello, have you gotten it? Kindly get back to me as soon as possible." And so I sent her that. I told her I fucking cracked. And then, and here I'm pissing her off right now. At this point, I'm pissing this person off. So I told after I told them I was like I can't buy it like this. Motherfucker is like, Buy it digitally. Buy it hold on. Buy it digitally. Am I saying it right? Digitally then? Yeah. She's like, buy it digitally then. I'm like, dude, I literally just told you I can't buy it. And I told her, if it's okay with you, I'll gladly buy the cards as soon as the package arrives tomorrow. And the last thing she ever said to me, damn, it doesn't have it. The last thing this motherfucker said to me was, okay, whatever you say. And that's it. Never heard from this person again. That's how I knew I was really close to getting scammed. Luckily, all the stress, I think the stress actually helped me out. But yeah, that's basically what fucking happened. Everything that I'm saying now is after recording everything else because I finally figured out how to get most of the emails, and I really don't want to just go through all this again. But basically, um, I found some things that, uh, yeah, that just some extra details. One thing being that, I mean, I don't really think they're that important, honestly, but it's just interesting. It adds to the story. But I said, here's one. I'm so sorry. I replied to, I'm so sorry. I just don't feel comfortable with my own money if I'm not going to get 100% back because I didn't know. It's like, I know you mean good. And wouldn't ever think of doing something like that, but I do not want to rush it. I don't know what I meant by that. But I remember her being like, it's okay. I would never do this to a student. Something like that. Something along those lines. And then I think told me, well, you should still buy it anyways. So I'm just okay. I'm like, is it okay if it's okay with you? I'll gladly buy the cards as soon as the package arrives tomorrow. And then she was like, okay, if you say so, but the assignment is urgent. And that's the last I've ever heard from her. I'm probably just gonna send her another email from another spoof account, tell her to go fuck herself. Because this is a scam. This was a scam. This was 100% a scam. There was no way this was legit. I will literally type in the shipping, the tracking, the fucking box fucking shit where my money was supposed to be. I'll type it into the USPS website, and it's just say in transit, expected delivery September 21st. I will fucking put that screenshot on right fucking now, and you guys will see. I'm sorry, this gets me so pissed off because somebody has the audacity to do something so stupid, honestly. But anyways, yeah, that's basically what happened. If I feel like it, I'll make a part two. Nah, maybe. I don't know. This might be, if there is a part two, there will be a part two. Maybe just talking about how I should have read the signs earlier. But anyways, that's it for this video, man. You know, life has its ups and downs. Thankfully, it's been all downhill from here. No. It's gotten better. I'm in a better place now. I'm found an apartment. I'm chilling. I got scammed 2 more times. But I'll make that for another video. Alrighty then. Peace.